and be free. I'm talking to a lot of white people that was from London.
Mm-hmm.
And they were, like, as we talking about Atlanta, and we talking about the racism that they face in London, and I'm talking about how Atlanta had a black mayor for Islam, majority black city council members,
Right.
How many blacks live in Atlanta, and they were just like, I know y'all run things down there.
Right.
And I was like, I didn't want to, so what I did was, I didn't want to paint a different portrait of Atlanta for them.
Right.
Because they think that when I said that, it was like, oh, Atlanta's the place to be.
Right.
So I didn't want to be like, nah, black folks down there, they selling out, they not doing this. I didn't want to have no negativity on my trip. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just kept it in the flow and kept it positive.
Uh-huh.
So I was still taking back, sometimes I was drinking and hanging out late. I was just seeing stuff, and I was just like, what is love? And like, do you have more fun having sex and lusting, or do you have more fun doing things with has nothing to do with sex?
That's a good question.
Right, that's a good question. But somebody said that, oh, you offended me. Oh, I got to give you a pink slip because that hurt my feelings by you saying that. Right, some women get emotional about stuff like that, right?
Right.
So what I'm saying is, the most fun now, I love sex more than anybody.
Right.
Right? I mean, just as much as anybody.
Right.
But my most fun times, my most enjoyable moments is not having, had nothing to do with sex.
It's sexless.
It's sexless.
Okay.
Like, Lamb, I can sit here and talk with you for hours about this knowledge and get wisdom from you, and that pumps my high too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because I guess I'm a sapiosexual. You know what I'm saying? I love sex. So it's different things that spark my interest, and I just be like, boom.
Right.
I can go out and ride four-wheelers all day and have just as much fun as having the best sex in my life.
Right.
I can go play basketball or shoot pool or bowling. I'm just saying, like, even in my younger days where I really craved sex, it was still other things that was a bigger high for me.
Okay.
And that's all I'm saying is that look at your most fun times. And if you have more fun without sex, I think we could fast from sex, right? Not saying we got to do it.
Right.
But I'm just saying, I just feel like a man, if you can conquer sex, I feel like you can achieve anything in the world because I believe sex is our biggest emotion.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I would believe that most men on the majority level, we are lustful, sexual creatures.
That's true.
And if you can conquer that, Lab, I believe that we can conquer anything in life if you can tame that beast.
Right. And with all these beautiful black women, that's a hard beast to tame.
Listen, I get it, and it's hard, right? And that's why I say that I mastered that because I went on it wasn't my first time fasting, but I went on a fast in July and August for 40 days. No sex, no intimate conversation, no food, no nothing.
Okay.
Right? So I said, man, see, I can fast from sex.
Okay.
Right? Though I love sex, but I can fast from it.
Right.
Like, I've once gone in 2007, 10 months. No sex, no intimacy, no talking to girls, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. But I'm just saying, like, for sex, like if you ask most women, and I'm asking most of y'all on here, what is love? If you ask a woman what is love, they can't tell you what is love, what love is, and can money buy love.
Right.
I did a poll, 142 women said yes, money can buy love. 200 some women said no, it can't. But 100 and some women who I never would have thought that said money can buy love said money can buy love. Right. And now we got this recent thing, Lab, as of New Year's. Yo Gotti showed his relationship for the first time with Angela Simmons.
Okay.
The girl that he said is going down in the DM. I just want Angela.
Right.
Simmons.
Right.
And he done been persistent all these years and got her.
Right.
I said without the money, he wouldn't have had a shot with her.
It wouldn't have been possible.
She said, I'm the happiest I ever been.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So I say money can buy happiness. It can't sustain it. I think money can because, right? It can make you, having money and doing certain things can make you feel like you're loved. So I'm just saying, in the moments, I think money can buy happiness because it can take you on trips. It can have you living a luxurious life.
Right.
It can have you doing things you could never do if you got the money. You can feel like that's love. Sometimes money and material things can substitute for the physical time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And being able to do certain things because you don't care about those needs if the financial needs are met. I have no financial worries. I can go on vacation if I want to. You don't even care about the little petty stuff that you would normally care about if you're dealing in the everyday hustle and bustle and the rat race.
Right. You don't have that. You don't have the pressure.
Hey man, you don't care. So money can, and I agree that money can buy love. I don't think money can sustain real love, but I think money can buy love because it can make a woman or a man fall in love and make them love that person. But when they start seeing the true character of the person, that's when the money don't matter.
Right.
When you start mistreating me, beating me, verbal abusing me, now I gotta look beyond the money now.
I gotta look at something else.
But the money did make me love you.
Well, you know, they say money takes away a lot of things that you normally would see if a regular guy or woman, you know, if a guy has money and he's fat, you know, the money take away that weight. If a guy's ugly, the money take away that ugliness. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of times money does a lot of things that without money you won't be able to do. And you're correct. And that's just I'm a short guy, you know, I'm not tall. But if I had money, people look, you know, women that you normally would not be able to get, be like, yeah, you know, I could deal with the shortness. You get what I'm saying? But just with my regular job, I'm too short. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, now, it goes back. Like, Sierra dated Bow Wow, right? She way taller than this.
Right.
Bow Wow had money.
Right.
Angela Simmons loved Bow Wow. They was in a relationship. Bow Wow had money.
Right.
I remember watching this show when Chili had her little reality show. Oh, my guy gotta be 6'1". He can't have no kids. He gotta be this, that, and the third. She had all these requirements, laundry list requirements.
Right.
Floyd Mayweather called in. She ready to go now.
Right.
This nigga got 8 kids, 10 baby mamas. But now, you ready to lock in with Floyd because he's $100 million now.
Right.
I get it.
Right.
All that goes out the door when a nigga show up with that money.
Right. It does.
Like my cousin tell me, hey boy, money move a mountain.
Right.
And he was right, and it do. And I just hate when women just lie and say, oh, I want financial, no, I want security. No, you want financial security.
Right.
You want freedom, like my little niece said, money buys freedom. It does. Like most people want to be rich for the freedom.
Right.
Not so much, I mean, yeah, but it's the freedom that being rich allows. You know what I'm saying? You can do what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it. And my key word is, if I want to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what money, that's what money do.
Right.
It allows you to do that.
Right.
Hey man, cause whenever I might bust a move, and when I say bust a move, meaning that if I help somebody do something and I'm paid for it, and I usually charge a good little fee for what I do for people, right? Like that, you know what I'm saying? Like not my regular activist stuff, like in my consulting thing, right? So if I charge you a fee and you pay my $7,500, I'm finna go on me a vacation next week. I'm finna give me a trip. You know what I'm about to enjoy myself.
Right. Hey, thanks for calling in. Hello? Hey.
Tell Duwon, I can't be bought.
I'm just about to start reading some comments on this Instagram.
Hey, that's my bestie. We were just talking about you. We finna get into love, sex, and relationship about men talking about they friends with girls who they done slept with, and girls talking about they friends with guys. We about to get into that, Donnie.
You're right.
Well, I'm tuned in. I just had to make that known. I can't be bought. Yeah, money sound real good. But boy, let me tell you something. Don't say more than that.
But see, Donna, you were raised different, Donna, and see, money don't move you. You know that it comes with certain issues. Most women most women who have dealt with men with money, they think twice about trying to go after that because they done been abused 9 times out of 10 mentally, physically. They done wasted so many years and ain't getting nothing out of it,
Right.
but some shoes, bags, and all that. So some women are thinking twice about it. It's the new girls who ain't never had that be so quick to dive in head first,
Right.
not knowing what's on the other side of that bankroll.
Right.
And I can understand that, and I get that. But one thing about it, man, my integrity and character override all that. I can't be bought. Now I don't want to deal with no man who depending on me, but I'm good. I want to be a nigga with money. I want to be the one. I'd rather get my own. But I'm tuned in. I'm gonna listen to y'all. I just wanted to call in and let y'all know I'm tuned in.
All right, thank you, friend. Love you.
I love you too. I see you.
I've been joined by my good friend,
So a
Posh
couple of
Production.
comments I'm going to read. Royalty, beautiful Leah
Michelle
says,
Lynch.
I don't think money can buy true happiness. Of course, Donna just said, Love Dealer said, I can't be bought. Slick says, all the time, love made with money isn't real. Royalty, beautiful Event says that, Leah Event says that, why none of the people you're talking about are heavily married because they are in it for the wrong reasons. I'm gonna say, love will leave if the money leaves. That's a couple of comments that they.
So for all the women that's saying that, right, and then there's women on my live saying, and I agree with some of them saying, my friend Shonda saying if you love somebody and they're talking about the money. But here's the thing, ladies. Now y'all tell me this and call in and tell me this, ladies. 99% of black men make less than $50,000 a year. Make less than $50,000 a year.
Right.
1% of black men make 6 figures legally. 1% of black men make 6 figures legally. 99% of men make under $50,000. Y'all don't want the regular working man because he don't make the money that's going to sustain that lifestyle.
Right.
Misfit Radio.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Duwon, can you hear me?
Hey, I can hear you.
This is Miss Jones. How are you?
I am good, Miss Jones.
Well, you had posted this poll on your story about
I agree
a week
now.
or so ago, and I commented and said that money can't buy love, but it can influence it. And it does, to me, take the stresses off of relationship, and it allows you to enjoy your relationship, whatever. But you can have it and not have it. But if you love the person for who they are, you're going to love them regardless. I know people who got money in relationships, married, but they're not happy. So, if the happiness to me, first of all, starts with the individual person. If you're not happy with yourself, regardless
Hold on, let
of
me
what
ask you
got,
this. Was she ever happy? Was there a point in time, was she happy?
Maybe in the beginning.
All right.
Maybe in the beginning.
All right, so what happened? So if she happy in the beginning, what happened to make her not happy?
Maybe because the attention. Sometimes when you get your money takes away.
That's my whole point.
Sometimes.
Hey, listen, that's my whole point. I said money can buy happiness. Money can buy love. It can't sustain it because most dudes with money ain't gonna have the time.
Right.
And most dudes with money, if you're a player, is then a third, you're gonna be out there shucking and jiving doing other things. Like my boy Nard that said, money make the real one realer and the fake one faker. It exposes the character.
Right.
You gotta bring out the character. If you're a real dude, you're gonna be able to do more real things with the money, right? And if you're a sour person, that money gonna bring out that true character in you. That that true sour fake character in you, and that's the truth.
Right.
It brings. No, I'm saying other people say, "Oh, it showed his real colors." Man, that money go either do one or the other, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make you be able to do real things and help folks and do, you know what I'm saying, do stand-up stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna do the opposite with it. But when it comes to a woman, I've seen so many women in my life, Sean, and you was a pretty girl that attracted a lot of dope boys back then. So what I'm saying is, I've seen a lot of women that allowed themselves to date the guys with the money, right?
Right.
Waste their lives and their dreams because of the money. And when so many years pass by, women don't have no transferable skills to jump into the job market when that dope is, you know what I'm saying, that dope game is over, and whatever is over, they don't have no transferable skills, you know what I'm saying, to help take care of them or the child they created or whatever, because they wasted the best years of their life.
If I be totally honest with you, Duwon, I would prefer to have a man that was, to me, money, having a lot of money is not my goal. I want to be comfortable. I want to be able to have somebody who's able to provide and, you know, the lifestyle that we live, whether it be big or, you know, not so big.
Whoever called in, call back in.
I know money brings a lot of things. It brings other women. When you deal with a man who got money, you better know he got other women that's attracted to him. He has other temptations. He has a lot that's coming with that. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that that man can't be loyal, but he's more susceptible to, you know, cheating or venturing out because he has that status. He has that money. And you know, as a man, if you a man with money, you're going to have many women. You're going to have many women. Some women are coming for you because you do got money. Everybody that's coming across your path is not coming because they really like you. They coming because of what you got. So I don't want a man with a lot of money unless he's a man that's very mature and he can stand and not be swayed by so many temptations. But an immature man with money, I don't want him. I don't care how much money he got. Because if everything that comes across his path distracts him and can pull his attention away from me, he can keep his money. I'm not going to be happy anyway.
See, that's the 46, 47 you who have been there and done that. And that's what we just saying. I'm just saying the girls that that are amused by that, they haven't had the experience you have to say, like, you know what, nah, I'd rather have my own. And I'm just saying, like I don't speak against it or knock women that do it, because I know most guys lead with their money, and you can't really knock like me, I don't knock a woman that dates a guy who trying to impress her with his money or material stuff and lead with that, because he set himself up for that. But I just think a dope woman, I think women are dope, first of all, right? Like, I think women are smart and dope. I don't think a dope woman wouldn't sit there and let a man just take care of her and she don't do absolutely nothing. I think women too dope to just be sitting home and just doing absolute nothing and letting a nigga just take care of you. Like, women too dope for that. Like, nah, you just say, you killing the dopeness in you, and you setting yourself up for failure, because I've never seen it work out.
Right.
I ain't never seen it work out. Every real man that I know that is wealthy or had a dream with rich outside of like sports and music and stuff, had a woman pushing him, driving him.
Right. Driving him to where he needs to be.
Right. No, I'm saying, helping that dream. Ain't that like a dope woman by your side? So a man, you know what I'm saying, if he getting it in the other type of way, and that's what I'm saying, most men can do that with women. They can take care of a woman if you hustling, you playing sports entertainment. You can treat money like it grow on trees because there's a guaranteed source coming from somewhere. And women get that confused and think every man can do that. Every man can't do that. Right. It's more of us that can't do that than it is that those that can do it. Right. But social media make it so in your face all the time, like, oh yeah, he can do this, I won't do that. Hey man, 99% of black men make less than $50,000. The average black man can't do that. He can't pick up and go on a 5 to 7 day vacation to somewhere far. You know what I'm saying? Vegas, Miami, you know what I'm saying? Maybe like Jamaica, you know what I'm saying? Mexico, local cheap places like that. But when you talking about going
around the world,
8-10 hour flights, he can't pay a $2,000 flight for you and him. Right. You know what I'm saying? Another $2,000 for the hotel and excursions. He can't do that.
But that's okay. And that's okay. If I
Jones.
And I was in
Hey, Jones, let this other call in, Jones, and call back when this other caller come off. They done called in three times.
Okay. Good show. I'll call you back.
Okay, friend. So like, see, she's saying that's okay now. Right. This is my friend, whom I love and been knowing since we was in the 9th grade.
Right.
There was a time she was with all the smoke and all the BS and wanted a nigga to fly her out.
Right.
You know
she wasn't getting flued out.
She would get flued out. At 18, she was bad. And everything in Atlanta wanted her.
Right.
And she wanted that money. Thank you for calling Misfit Radio and TV.
Hello? You got to turn your radio down.
Turn your radio down or call back.
Hey, how you doing?
My boy Sky High.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. How are you? Happy New Year.
Okay, hold on. Can you turn it down? Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. And you got to stop listening to that. There's a delay. You got to go ahead and talk.
Okay, now I hear you. Okay, I was just calling in. It's AP, and I just wanted to let you know that it's just a price you pay with it. You know, living the fast life and all that, dealing with fast guys, or it can be women as well. It's a price you pay. So, I mean, that's just how it goes. So, I mean, I've lived that life, and it's something that I think probably, I'm not going to say every woman have experienced, but it's a price you pay. It could be heartache. It can be people coming in, busting your house, women, just a lot of things, but at the end, it's a price you pay, but that's not the way you really want to live.
Can money buy love?
No, not at my age.
Hold on. See, now, we not, hold on. Now, we talking about, now, we're not talking about can money sustain love? Can you last 40 years with how you came in the door? Can money buy love?
No, it can't.
All right. So why you say it can't?
And the reason why I say that is because money can't buy love. I mean, if you're not happy, then how can you be in love?
Because guess what? You fell out of happiness because of all the things that he started doing. But we talking about the things that he was doing. Were you in love at some point?
Okay, yes.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. So if you loved him at some point, and he was able to do all those things for you and do that, then money bought love at some point, right?
If you putting it like that, yes.
Right. And see, I'm putting it like.
I'm finna ask, like, if he hadn't had money, would you have been attracted to him? Like, it's always something that drives your attraction to a person. A lot of people say, well, I don't look at looks. I don't look at, how a person looks. But generally, you do look at how a person looks because that's your outward appearance is what attracts you to people. So, I don't know. I don't know your situation, so I'm not going to sit up here and just, throw out things. But maybe it was the car. Maybe it was how he dressed, how he had nice clothes on that draws your attention. Like I have an uncle of mine in Chicago who's a pimp. He said you always got to be fly to catch someone's eye. You get what I'm saying? So I guess he was fly and he caught your eye. I'm assuming, I'm asking this question because it was something that drew you to him, and that's how you guys began to talk. You get what I'm saying?
Right. So, those was in my younger years. So now, at the age that I am now, it's not about the dress and it's not about the fly guy, what you pull up in. It's not about all that. It's all about happiness now. But yes, when I was younger, of course, yes.
Now, we know now that we've gotten older, we know money can't buy love. You know what's on the other side of that door. So we're just saying in general, right? Like, so we know that at our age, the mature age, we understand that that's not what it is. So I'm just speaking in general. Like, oftentimes women say, "Oh, I wasn't that attracted to him. He grew on me," right? I just think
Yeah.
And I don't turn my opinion to facts. I just think when women say that, oh, he grew on me, something else he was doing that made you even endure the unattractiveness stage. He was doing something for you and to you, and it just ain't the sex. I just think some women are conditioned to make themselves think they love a guy or they care about a guy when he's doing stuff for them financially. And that's okay, because I think women are God's greatest creation. So I think that women are supposed to be treated like queens, first of all.
Right.
Let me just say that. I think women are supposed to like nice things. You know what I'm saying? No, so women supposed to like their nails done, getting their hair did. Women are shoe freaks. They love clothes. Like, y'all look good in all that stuff, bathing suit.
Right.
Women look good, dressed up, makeup, all that. All that I think is for women. I don't knock women liking that. I'm just saying, I think overall, nothing in life is all or none. I just think overall, women make themselves think they love a guy when he can do certain things for you financially. When he buy you gifts and he do this and the third, because the number one reason for divorce would not be financial reasons if that wasn't the case. And then on the other end, some women be so disappointed with their ring size. You know what I'm saying? The wedding got to be like this.
Right.
The wedding got to be like that.
Right.
Which all take money to be spent.
Right. And
So-
pressure busts pipes, and financial pressure will bust pipes.
It bust pipe. Women do not want to have, and once again, ladies, it's not all or none. But women do not like having the financial discussion when you're dating them.
Right.
Like, I feel like after 4 or 5 dates, if we're planning to be together, both of us want relationships, after the 4th or 5th dates, we should be able to ask each other, what's the credit score? I need to know before I really get in a relationship with you, are you a 30-year career-minded person on this job?
Right.
That let me know that you're dedicated to this job. You're going to be a slave to this job. You're going to care about missing days. You're going to be afraid. You're going to be fired.
Right.
I wouldn't want to be with no woman like that, because I want to be able to go on trips 4, 5 days, 7 days, 2 weeks. Like, I don't want no woman who dedicated to giving a job 25, 30 years. So I need to know if you're entrepreneur mindset. If I lose my job, are you willing to take on a second job to hold us down till I get back up? You need to know.
That's not gonna happen.
You need to know as a woman if he willing to do that as well. So with me, I'm not a sexist. Everything is vice versa. Everything I say about a woman, it goes for the man too. Like a woman need to know that, hey man, are you a hustler? I need to know now. I don't need you talking about, oh, you just on your job, you're not gonna get a second job. If I get pregnant or if I go through postpartum syndrome as a woman and I can't go back to work because of XYZ, or if I decide to pursue something and go to nursing school, will you support me? You need to know these things before you get in a relationship, let alone a marriage. So I think men and women need to know those things before they jump in a relationship. And women don't like to talk about finance and credit. They stuff, they don't like talking about that when you talk about that, because women look at, when women say, I want security in a man, y'all might well just start saying, I want to know how much money you make. I want to know, can you support me and you take care of me? Because security for women means finance. We need to just cut the trash, and we need to stop talking about what men used to pay for back in the day, because women didn't have no rights.
Right.
You couldn't vote, you couldn't work. So if the man is the only one that allowed to work, hell yeah, he paying for everything. He's the only one that is eligible to work.
Right.
But a woman, nature is to help, is to love and to assist. If a woman is able to help, she will help. But women wasn't allowed to help for so long that the man had to pay the bills. So women always talking about, the man paid for everything. Baby, a different day and time, baby.
Right.
Totally different day and time.
Again, so listen to what you're saying. So it goes back to money still with you. Listen to what you're saying. It still goes back to money, right?
What you mean? What goes back to money?
Okay, you're saying that, what you just said was, back then, that's what they did back in the day. You understand? Now, this a new day and time. Women get out and work, right?
No, what I'm saying,
right?
No, what I'm saying when women say, no, I'm saying when women say, the man used to pay for everything. What I'm saying is that that's a misconceived notion. Like, that's, like, it's muddy water when you say that, because the man had to pay for everything because he was the only one that was allowed to work. So what I'm saying is, I think because of the true nature of women is to love and nurture and help and take care, if women was allowed to work at the same pace, and if it was fairness, we wouldn't be saying that, because I think women would have been helping in some type of way, because it's not in a true woman nature, in my opinion, to just sit down knowing she got the money and that's gonna let you pay all the bills and all the rent if you're like if you're working check to check. Because a man in his true nature, if he can afford to pay the house note, the bills, the car note insurance, if he can afford to pay all that, he won't make no trouble at home about an issue with money. A man in his true nature is gonna pay everything if he can. He just want to be respected. You faithful to me. If I'm working so hard, like I should have to come home and cook. I'm just saying that's certain thing that he would want her to do has nothing to do with finance. And if she's not working, men, we don't sit around playing spades and poker saying, hey man, when you get home, man, you need to let Tasha ass go. Right. She ain't worked in 3 years, man, you need to get rid of her ass. Men don't say that.
No, we don't.
Women,
we don't have that conversation.
You know what women say? Oh, Duwon, the lab ain't working 3 years, girl. You need to find you another nigga. And you know my boy over here, goddamn, he made 200,000. Right. He been asking about you. You need to leave that.
Thank you for calling in, caller. We're gonna let the next person call in. Thank you so much, Ms. Jones.
Then women get together and be like, you need to let him go, girl.
Right.
He ain't worked in 3 years. You need to let that nigga go. Men, we don't get around each other and say, man, you need to, man, you need to leave her. Right. Now, if she cheating and if she being disrespectful and unappreciative, then men might be like, bro, I don't know, bro. It don't sound too right.
Right.
Like, we might talk if we unhappy about something.
Right.
But on the norm, man, men don't sit around and be talking about, man, she ain't got no job. I came home, man, she did. Yeah, men don't say that because we don't look at women for money. Oftentimes, we're driven by, oftentimes we're driven by looks and sex. Oftentimes, we're driven by that, right? Because we're just physical creatures. Right. We don't look for women to bring the equal amount of money to the table, be like, oh, I made this, she made that. Now, that helps. Right. But men is not driven by the finance of the woman, because if we can do it, we're going to do it. But it's not fair for a man to be like living check to check and pay all the bills and pay everything. He can't even afford a real vacation with his family because he paying everything. Why? You go do what? Shop? What you doing with your money? Like, you don't even love him
enough.
Women, I'm going to say this. You don't love your man if you're not willing to help him. And I'm not even saying, whatever worked for your relationship, but I'm saying if you see him paying all the bills, then you should sponsor all the vacation. Talk to me. You should sponsor all the luxury in life. If he paying all the bills, then you should sponsor every vacation y'all have. Now call in and talk about that, ladies. Yeah. If I'm paying all the bills, then you should sponsor at least 2-3 vacations a year. Because if not, what you doing with your money? Huh?
They stacking.
Yeah.
They stacking.
Stacking, wait for the time to leave. Wait to leave this nigga.
Wait for the storm. Wait for the storm.
Wait for the storm. Y'all storing up like Joseph. You storing up, wait for the famine. So you can leave.
Lion Lady Love says nowadays women that makes more money than men treats him like garbage.
Woo! Lady Love, it's hard to control women. Listen, I done met them, done dated them. It's hard to deal with women that make more than men this day and time.
Right.
I dated a doctor, lab, no lie. And she'll be laughing if she tapped in and, watch this. She was making $2.4 million a year. She telling me I should be doing this for her. I said, if me and you got together, I can help take your $2.4 million to about $5 or $6 million.
Right.
Why we can't grow that and I get in on this?
Right.
Why you want me to be doing certain things for you when you making $2.4 million a year? Bruh, she was in that mindset where she want a dude to take care of her. I said, well, you need to go find you a richer doctor or athlete or entertainer.
Right.
I said, cause you trying to date a regular dude like me, I don't make 2.4 a year.
Right.
You can't be looking at my bottle of wine as if it ain't a $400 bottle of wine and you making me feel away.
Right.
Damn, this Stella Roll tastes that's goddamn good, and that $500 bottle of wine.
Right.
And you're not gonna make me feel that way because you make that money. Because even though you make that money, I still feel like I'm the catch. I still feel like I need to make you sign a prenup because I'm 1 yes away from being super rich. I'm one connection away. Hey, listen now, I'm one connection away from being super rich.
Right.
So I still might need you to sign this goddamn prenup, even though you make your 2.4. Because I'm one connection away, baby. Because guess what? I don't want your money. I just feel like we can grow your money, though.
Right.
I ain't with you for that. I didn't even know that till you said that.
Right.
And that didn't even make me stay. I want to grow your 2.4 because now we talking. I see the flaws in this because you ain't got time though because you're a big time surgeon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if me and you were together, I put my life on hold, boom, to help you grow this 2.4 to 6, right? You know what I'm saying? Because she's a celebrity doctor.
Right. Right.
We can use that and grow the brand.
Right.
And that way you ain't gotta be looking at me. If I grow this, let me eat what I kill. If I can take you from 2.4 to 5, hey man, let me get $500,000 a year.
Right.
We can write this off. We can do some things if you understand money and business. But most women don't understand money and business. I ain't saying men don't either, but I'm just saying most women don't understand it and they don't know how to be a true partner if they got it.
Right.
But they want you to be a true partner if you got it. But if the woman got the money, she don't want to be no true partner with you. You can't go and be like, babe, I'm thinking about doing this restaurant.
Right.
I need that food truck. Can you cut me a check for $60,000? Or, babe, can we use your credit to do it? You got the money. You know what I'm saying? To do it, sign me onto your credit card.
Right.
If we together, right? Sign me onto your credit card. Instead of you giving me the $60,000 to do it, let's do it on the credit card. Sign me on your credit. We got the money to pay it off, right? Now it look like I done paid off a $60,000 food truck as well. So now my credit done hit $700 with yours, and now you're taking me, because if you got a $2.4 million a year job, you should have an 800 credit score or a perfect score 850, right?
Right.
So now you should be able to help me get there on my credit with your money because we can manipulate the credit when you got the money. Know what I'm saying? I can keep my limits at the place it need to be. We can get stuff that we know we're gonna pay for. Like even if it's something you paying for as the breadwinner, you just add me on the card. You ain't gotta give me no card if you think I'm gonna mess up your credit, right?
Right.
But if you add me on, every time you pay something off, I go up and score with you. You see what I'm saying? That's how you truly help somebody. Even if a man, if he got it, that's how you help your woman. Add her on your credit. If you got the better credit score, that's add her on. If you don't all the way trust her, don't give her a card.
Right.
And when you pay it off, she benefits too.
Right.
That's what partnership look like. Right? But we be so consumed in this money, think he gonna leave, they gonna do that. Like you said, man, everybody be trying to prepare for the storm and leave.
Right.
I won't do this and leave.
I think a lot of times with relationships nowadays, and like we talked earlier before the show, I'm a little old-fashioned. I think a lot of times with the relationships nowadays, there's so many underlying things that prevent people from trying to do the relationship right. That's, we always say, well, what's the underlying reason? Well, why they doing that? So why they doing this? We always looking for the why in the question. You know what I mean? We always looking for the why and the answer. So it's just so much. People don't want to be taken advantage of, for one.
Right.
They don't want to look stupid, for two. So we say we don't, but most of us always have a wall up, and to get to a certain point of what you're talking about actually would take years to do. Nobody is doing that within a year of a relationship. It takes several years to get to a point of what you're talking about as far as the partnership of adding on to the credit or building this or building that. Because for one, the first thing we think about, and I'm quite sure the young lady who you saying making $2.4 million, first thing she thought about was, why I'm gonna do that? He trying to take advantage of me because she already has it walled up because she thinks that everybody that approaches her want her because of money. You get what I'm saying?
But see, that was her experience with two dudes.
Right.
But she dated me because she was recommended.
Right.
So she was like, I don't want to meet nobody else. So it came from a trusted source that, hey, you need to date this guy. So it was, so the wall was down because I came highly recommended and I didn't need her for her money, right? Only when you start telling me like, oh, I wish I had help doing the third. I didn't ask you your business. I didn't even ask. Because men, I ain't asked what she do.
Right.
Right? So, once you start telling me what you do and what you make, I need to start saving money. And I need help doing this and the third. That's when I offer my expertise. I'm a great saver. I'm a great planner, right? Because I can want something today, Lab, like truly. I can I can want these shoes or outfit today.
Right.
I'll sacrifice and not get it and hope it be around 6 months later. I'll go back and be like, hey, where can I find these at, right? I'll go back 6 months later. You know what I'm saying? When I done save money, now I can spend $5,000 or $6,000 the way I want to as a music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to start like I'm on a budget or whatever, right?
Right.
If my money ain't right, I go without, because at the end of the day, it don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? I can have a regular pair of jeans on, a sweatshirt, and some shoes, and I don't even care nothing about it, right? So I view things totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like Jones just said, the problem is with most men is that when women help them, like the Tyler Perry movie, the nigga got rich and tried to lead a black woman and went and caught his little Barbie doll.
Right.
Then when the nigga got shot and got paraplegic style, she left him.
Right.
And then go back to her.
Right.
That does happen with most men.
Right.
Commonly, most women, if you help them get on, they normally don't leave the man and try to find another man. It's common that most men do it. I agree, right? But I guarantee you there were signs in that relationship or that marriage before she helped him get to where he was and he left. There are signs. I believe we always see the warning before destruction. God said the warning before destruction. I think we always see signs. But once again, I think the money make women so comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because women are smarter than men, I think, naturally, overall.
Oh, no, they are.
I think women are naturally smarter than men.
Yeah.
I think women are naturally FBI agents, CIA, all that, right?
Right.
Women, don't forget, men are not, because men are not naturally smarter than women. They forget the lie they done told or the excuse they done gave. And woman ain't forgot. So women know when you told the elementary lie, it don't sound right.
Right.
Man, they don't sound right. She knows it.
Right.
But it might not be that serious for her to leave you right then and there.
Right.
But she's still taking memory notes. Yeah.
She's storing it for later.
Yeah, she's storing it up. And she know that, man, this fool out here.
Let me read a couple of comments.
I know he's doing it.
Slick said that women budget better than men. And Lady Lions Love says that she has been with her man since 1988, and when he got locked up for 12 years out of a life sentence, he got out and they held and she held it down, and they still together, and she retired postal worker after 30 years. Then Lady Lady Love too said that you need to be married. you need to be married, Duwon.
I'm not ready right now, Lady Love. I'm not ready. I do believe in love. I do want to be married, but I'm not ready.
Right.
Because there are some things. I think I have time to be married, but I think I got a small window to make some real money.
Right.
I want to be I care more about being financially stable than I do being married. Let's put it that. I mean, let's just put that right there.
Right.
And financial stable means that I want financial freedom to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, if I want to do it. Right.
Right.
So I'm gonna go back to Slick. Slick, you're wrong on that. Stats have shown that there are more women in debt than men, so you're wrong.
No.
It's your personal opinion, Slick, and we respect that. But women are not, because also a known fact by the statistic data, women have more credit card than men. Known fact, right? Women love to shop more than men. They spend more than men. It's a known fact. We talking about people that work and pay tax. We're not talking about the drug dealers.
Right.
We're not talking about the athletes that y'all see with all these clothes and shoes. Right. No.
The 9 to 5.
Because the average man who work don't have room to buy luxury and do a lot of things with his money. You see what I'm saying? Most women, even though they married or in a relationship, they're not paying all the bills. So, you know what I'm saying? So they're spending most, you know what I'm saying, of the money. And then she can't say that because it's also known fact that they said that the average blacks, or they might have said that the average American don't have $5,000 saving. Right. So that's not true. Women don't save no damn money. If women make more money than men, but the average American ain't even got a $5,000 saving, How, Sway? Slick. How, Slick? Women do not save more than men.
Well, she said budget. I'm sorry. She said budget better than men.
Hell yeah. Women are more organized. Hell yeah, Slick. Women budget.
She said budget. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Slick. I had to go to them facts on you, Slick. Hey, Slick, women budget way better
than men.
Women are more detailed. Like you said, when you back in the day, my mom used to send me to the store with a damn grocery list.
Right.
Men ain't doing. We at shopping there. We go.
By memory.
I think I need that. I need that. Man, women. That's the part of women being dope and being prepared and being ready.
Right.
And that's why I said the average man who's an entrepreneur or work, if he have gotten rich or wealthy, he did not do it by himself. It came from the help of a woman.
Right.
Because women are better, you know what I'm saying, the budget. Hey, you need to put this on this. Hey, you missed that. Oh, hey, I think they said that. I don't think that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you should always take your woman to a meet because women hear stuff we don't hear. Mm-hmm. They see stuff we don't see. Mm-hmm. And women could give you advice if the man is humble enough to receive it. Mm-hmm. Most men not are humble to receive it because it might be his idea.
Right.
His money.
Right.
You don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And most men not humble enough to receive. But the men who were and are humble enough have gotten wealthy and rich.
Like Lady Love said, you keep saying average men because we're talking about the people that are not.
Lady Love, we talking about people like you who went to the post office who not rich.
Right.
The 99% that make under $50,000. That's what I mean by the average. So when women say, and we're saying this because when women say they want security, oh, my man need to have this, that, and the third. The way the cost of living is, the salaries haven't gone up. So the cost of living is the average black man in America, not just Atlanta. The average salary is $45,000. That is the average man. So you can't live high on the hog with $45,000.
Right, especially not with inflation.
So let's say if you want them women that don't want to work, what the hell do you think this man gonna provide you with $45,000 a year?
Right.
If that's all the average salary is, he's working check for check at that point. If you're living in a nice apartment or a home or whatever, and he paying all the bills and the rent or the mortgage or whatever, and if y'all got a car note and insurance, that's the whole $45,000, baby.
Right.
If he paying taxes.
Right.
So when I worked for the city, I was making $50. Mm-hmm. I still felt that was disrespectful, right? But I couldn't do nothing about it. They couldn't pay me more.
Right.
I didn't let them take no taxes out of my check.
Right.
I said, hold up, what do I make after taxes? Oh, hell no.
Right.
I pay my own taxes.
Okay.
I pay my own taxes. I took that chance. Mm-hmm. Hey, man, I already have to come see me because I'm not finna be working coming home with no goddamn $1,600 every 2 weeks. Right. Hell no. I want all my money.
I want all my money now.
Bro, you can't do nothing with that.
Right.
We did a study at the workforce. Well, I knew the average salary back in 2015. I knew what everybody make on the state, county, and city level in corporate America. I knew what it was. So when women say, oh, I ain't dating, got this, that, and the third, like women don't even understand what the money is. So when you see a guy and, you know what I'm saying, a guy trying to talk to you, know that he don't make no more than $50,000. So if you're going to be a partner with him in a relationship, you got to bring your salary to the table. You can't live comfortable with $45,000 with two people, ladies. You just can't. And at that point, I don't think love is going to be in the future. I don't think the woman is going to fall in love with a dude who making $40,000 if she making also $30,000 to $40,000.
You don't think it's possible?
No, I ain't saying it's not possible. I just don't think she's going to allow herself to be open for love. I think that woman going to hold herself out for somebody who make more.
A little bit more money.
And can, can take care of her needs, right? I just believe that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get what you're saying.
Nothing in life is all or none. So I don't want these ladies out here, I ain't like that.
Right.
I guarantee your ass ain't cooped up, laid up with a nigga make $40,000 talking about you in love with that nigga neither. I bet y'all ain't married to a nigga make $40,000
before
and
taxes.
You make less than 40. I can guarantee you that.
Before taxes.
Now, if you were with this nigga in high school and college and you took off and you entrepreneur, make money and you love him, I salute you. But I can guarantee you them numbers ain't in the favor. If a man make 40 and you make 40, y'all ass ain't in love. And somebody unhappy and miserable because that money is a factor.
Money is a big factor.
Money is a factor.
Money is a big factor.
I don't know why women don't want to admit that. Money is a factor.
I think a lot of women, and don't get us wrong, we're not trying to talk for women because we're not women, but we're going by experiences. I think a lot of women don't understand that how much of a motivator they can be for a man. If a man feels secure with you, feels like it's you and them against the world, and feel like there's nothing that can break that bond, nobody that can infiltrate, no friends that can come between that.
Oh man.
That motivation and that you being that muse is one of them things that can happen. I mean, you can motivate a man to get out and get it, but they say get out and get something. You know what I'm saying?
A man need a woman, man.
Right. I need to be able to look over at you and know that hey, we good. Like
everybody needs a woman, man.
Right.
Even the man that trying to be a woman, he want to be a woman.
Right.
Like people are transitioning to be a woman. Like the gay man, some of them. I mean, majority of them are taking the woman role. Mm-hmm. The lesbian who like women. You like women. Mm-hmm. Everything surrounded is about the woman, man. The fruit of the womb.
Right.
Women run everything. Mm-hmm. You can make or break a man. Women can tell a man all the way down with her words. Mm-hmm. You can cut this nigga up.
And their actions now.
Woo! No.
Yeah.
No, listen, I'm just naming how powerful she is.
Right.
She can cut this nigga down with her word. Ain't that can hurt a nigga pride and ego. No, I'm saying worse than a woman.
Right.
And she can build him up, and she can't build him up, no, I'm saying, like none other.
Right.
A man, mother, or his woman could, I'm saying, build him up and make him feel like he can run through a wall. Mm-hmm. Or that woman can stress you out and have you feeling depressed. You know what I'm saying? She can kill you, or she can breathe life into you.
Right. One that she can do. Yeah, you're right.
That's how powerful women is, man. That's how powerful women is. And if a man is properly loved by a woman, he live longer. Mm-hmm. Happily married men live longer.
Right.
If you properly loved by a woman, you live longer, man. Mm-hmm. And I just think that, today in time, we have gotten away. I ain't blaming y'all women. We have gotten away from the partnership and the true nature of love and what a partnership is, because we base it on finance as opposed to you dating a person. Take a time and date a person and understand how he view money, how she view money, what they like to spend money on the most, and decide if that's a relationship you want to be into, because they not going to change those ways.
Right.
I got a mama who's 66. Her ugly ways, she ain't going to never change them. There are some flaws and stuff by me.
Right.
I might not never change.
Right.
But if you bring it to my attention, like I might try to work on it.
Right.
But the core of me might not ever change. Uh-huh. Not saying I don't want to change it. I just might not never change that way.
Right.
So you need to decide if this is the person you want to be with, because at the end of the day, man, marriage is a business.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's a business, and it's tied to finance. At the end of the day, it is. Mm-hmm. And it should be a financial, not saying a financial decision to get in it, but we need to talk about this stuff. Like, hey man, if I've been in a relationship with you 2-3 years and you just okay with working, and I don't see you, like you have no aspiration of entrepreneurship, and if I don't either, and if I want to live a certain lifestyle, I need to be honest and be like, hey, this relationship, this marriage ain't gonna be for me. I don't want to get married to you because it ain't gonna be that. I ain't gonna be able to live the lifestyle I want.
Right.
I want to be able to vacation. I want to be able to at least, can you pay for me to go on my girl's trip? If that's the type of woman you is, I'm just saying. But if a man paying for everything, I don't know women that say, you know what, babe? You know what I'm saying? Hey man, we're gonna go on a trip. I got the bill of credit. You know what I'm saying? We use my Delta Sky Miles to book a trip in a hotel. Like, you know what I'm saying? We make it work. I don't be seeing it. I ain't saying it ain't happening. Man, women just don't be too quick to do that with us, man.
Right.
They're saying, man, we've been over backwards for a woman. Our love is unconditional, right? Women love, I think, is based on conditions.
Yeah.
What have you done for me lately?
Well, like I told you earlier,
yeah.
and a lot of people know who watch this shows that we have. I got married young and I got married early.
Ain't nothing for everybody, Miss Jones. Nothing in life is all or none. Stop saying that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're all intelligent people. Nothing in life is all of none.
Right.
We just saying on the average, Jones, if majority of divorces end in for financial reason, is not infidelity, it's financial reasons, then it's safe to say all the things that I'm saying. It's safe to say that if more marriages end in financial ruins, I mean, because of financial ruins, women on the average make more than men.
So you think that, I believe you, cheating is up there, it's probably number 2.
Yeah.
It's number 1 for me, but it's number 2. But I think that financial pressure puts a lot on the relationship.
It do, man. Women put more on finance than men.
Right.
Man, women put more on finance than men. Women will get depressed and be unhappy in a relationship due to finances.
Right.
The man could be faithful, trying to do whatever.
Right. You're
because
right.
women naturally, I don't care what these women allow here and say, women naturally measure their lives through other women. I think that's naturally. Not all,
but some.
Jones, nothing in life is all or none, Jones. I just think women naturally measure their life through the lens of other women, and that's why their men have trouble at home, because they make their lives, they live their lives through the lens of other women.
I think when you're in a relationship with a woman that has dated guys who has had money and guys who's been, however they may have gotten their money, and they have lived that lifestyle, and once they come down from that, it's harder to date them because they're so used to those things. And as an average guy who makes, like you said, $50,000, maybe $60,000 or $70,000, those things are a little bit harder to afford. You get what I'm saying? You can't necessarily go out and buy 5 pair of Gucci shoes, 1 week, and then another 5 pair the next week.
Man.
And that's what she's used to. So you got to fight those demons as well. So a lot of times it be a correlation of experiences, and past experiences and new experiences and financial that throw a lot of pressure on the relationship.
Hey, man.
And let me say, Royalty Beautiful Lee Event says, I think that people should date without sex for 6 months. 6 months without sex while you're dating.
6 months, no sex?
Yeah. Just date without sex. And Lady Lightning Love says that, Lady Lightning Love says, like you said, most women. And then Latoya Gates Johnson says, totally not true. I make 6 figures and I don't agree.
She don't agree on what?
Yeah, which one you don't agree on, Miss Johnston? You can call in and tell us. Or you can
and we're not talking about nothing in life. Stop saying you don't agree.
Right.
Nothing that I'm saying is all women or all men.
Uh-huh.
Like, we talking about majority to statistics and experience.
Uh-huh.
So when y'all say y'all don't agree, like, be specific with what you don't agree with. Because what I'm saying is, majority of women are not dealing with a man that make $40,000. If she know that's what he make, I don't think she's gonna allow herself to just be, oh, yeah, I'm finna fall in love with this guy. I don't think that if she knew that up front, I just don't think that the woman is gonna allow herself to fall in love with the guy if she know, hey, I only make $35,000 or $40,000, and yeah, I love you. I don't think the woman is going to do that. I think she's gonna try to hold herself out for somebody that make more than that.
Always looking for something better.
It goes back, you know what I'm saying, to what Slick said. Women budget better than men.
Right.
Women also budgeting. Oh, this nigga make $35,000 a year.
And
after taxes, the nigga only make whoop de whoop de whoop.
Right.
No, I don't want him. I don't care how good he looked.
She already added up and budgeted. There's no money for nothing.
Ain't no money for nothing. Oh, he made.
Eat beans in this motherfucker.
Get what though? Women might say, oh, he got a good job. He work for the city of Atlanta. That nigga make $40,000 or $38,000 before taxes, right?
Right.
So the woman gonna say, you know what? Man, that nigga only makes such and such. What can he do for you?
Right.
He can barely do some shit for his own self.
Right.
Ain't no room for you, baby. The nigga can barely take care of himself. And I'm not being real though.
Right.
He can barely take care of himself. Listen, Lab, no lie, Lab. I was making $50,000. By the grace of God, I had an aunt that had a apartment based on income that she wasn't staying in. I said, give me 2 years, let me save my money up, you know what I'm saying, for me to get a house.
Right.
Boom, she gave me 2 years. I gave her $100 a month. I saved every paycheck, boom, for 2 years in the city of Atlanta. I ain't let them take no taxes out my check.
Right.
I saved every paycheck. And I went and bought me a house in 2018.
Yeah.
But if I didn't have that luxury to do that, I'd have been jailed out. If I was just taking my check, $1,600 every 2 weeks.
Right.
Man, that ain't no money. I'm just saying, like, I mean, the way, you know what I'm saying, everything going up. Misfit Radio and TV.
Yes, this is Miss Johnson. I was the one who said I totally agree. Now, I make more than 6 figures a year, and I am willing to date somebody who makes less than me because I know the type of woman that I am, and I know that if I'm a real woman, my man will not go without. I'm going to make sure that he has. That's the type of woman I am. I know that.
That's not what we're talking about. That's not what we're talking about, Ms. Johnson.
Then the black man, correct?
That's not what we were talking about. That's not
somebody that doesn't make the same amount of money that I make.
That's not what we said, Ms. Johnson. We said that most women that make the money, if a guy making $40,000 a year and she making $40,000 a year, where we're saying because women are better with numbers and women are smarter, what we're saying is that if I make $40,000 and you make $40,000, you know what I'm saying? We're not talking about you. Take you out of the equation. In general, that woman is not finna sit here and say, oh, y'all love him, I'm gonna marry him. No, man, women are way smarter than that. Women calculate numbers in their brain. She know that if he made $40,000 before taxes, he gonna bring home what, about $32,000 maybe, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Right?
Maybe.
32 maybe?
Maybe.
He can barely take care of himself, Ms. Johnson. Ain't no room for him and her to be going on vacations and getting her that designer bag or boots she might like. I'm just saying, ain't no room for none of that.
But who's to say that a real woman wants that, though?
We're not. I didn't say a real woman. Listen, I ain't saying about a real woman. When you calling this show, hold up. When you calling this show, I'm the new Samuels now. I'm the new Kevin Samuels now. Hey, when you calling this goddamn, when you calling this show now, when you calling this show, don't misquote me. I didn't say a real woman. I said a man who making 40 and a woman who making 40. It's my belief that on the average, from an intellectual conversation, Ms. Johnson, nothing in life is all or none. So let's stop saying all women, all men. Stop saying that. The average woman who make 40 and he make 40, she is not going to allow herself to fall in love and be trapped in misery.
Turn your radio down, Ms. Johnson. Thank you.
That woman is not going to allow herself to be in misery and deal with this man who only making $32,000 to $30,000 after taxes. There's no life for that woman to live. Most women, and there's nothing wrong with women liking nice things. Y'all stop saying that. I think women deserve that. Women deserve to say, I'm going to hold out for a guy that can support my lifestyle. I'm for that. Mm-hmm. We just saying on the realistic stage, the average black man don't make enough money to support him and the woman needs if she like this lifestyle.
Mm-hmm. To sustain that lifestyle.
That's what we're saying, Ms. Johnson.
Well, let me ask a question, Ms. Johnson. You say you make over 6 figures, and I get that, but do you, I mean, if a guy who approaches you and tries to talk to you that makes less than 6 figures, I mean, you may be a little standoffish. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because first thing you're going to say is, what can he do for me that I'm not already doing for myself?
Sure, but where I am in life, I'm not looking for a man to take care of me financially.
No.
I'm looking for compatibility. I understand what you guys are saying, but I do disagree with it because if that's the case, women who make over 6 figures will never find anybody.
Yeah, but
so again, for me, that's my opinion. A woman that's looking for that, if you are a woman and you know that you're capable of making those things, just like you talked about the young lady who's married, who just the girl who's dating the rapper, right? Let's look at another scenario. Look at Candy, or look at Toya. Those moves making more than their husbands, and they say, you know what? We know that we make more than them, but you know what? I'm the type of woman. If I got it, my man is going to have it also.
Hold on, but you're also dealing with. So when you bring that up, you're also dealing with those women who have dated men in the industry with money who have physically beat them, verbally beat them down, to about Candy and Toya. So their only option was, hey, let me try this dude. Let me try this guy here.
Allegedly.
Well, allegedly. But we know, I'm just saying allegedly. Okay, I'm on Misfit Radio.
Right.
Allegedly.
Right.
So those women were tired of dealing with dudes who were on their level financially, right? So they said, you know what? I got this guy that run the gym. He was her personal trainer.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Many women have fallen for their personal trainer. Giselle left my boy Tom Brady for her trainer because he's spending the most intimate hours with her. Tom's so in love with football, he ain't showing her no time. You know what I'm saying? So those two women who she named were allegedly physically abused in multiple relationships now. So Todd worked close with Candy. So you see a person every day, they flirting with you, showing you love. In a woman's nature, she's gonna say, "Damn, maybe I give him a shot. Like, he seem cool. Like, my money is protected, so it ain't like I'm gonna marry this nigga without a prenup."
Right.
Cause, you know what I'm saying? No, it's the best believe them niggas sign a prenup. So it ain't like she got nothing to lose at this point. And then over time, in a woman's true nature, if she give you a chance, you gotta mess it up. Cause if she give you a chance, then you automatically inherit everything she have as far as the house Candy live in. Todd moved in the house, right?
Right.
The car she drive, her businesses, you're automatically engulfed in that to help her, you know what I'm saying, to grow that, because now she's looking at you as a partner.
Right.
So now you're on a housewife, you're making money with these women now because you're the, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. So then you look on the flip side with Portia. She left one dude because the African dude was richer than his friend. So I'm just saying, we got to stop playing them games and say, using one scenario, everything in life comes down to economics. Everything in life comes down to economics. And I'm just saying, I think on the norm, women choose their mate based on money.
Right.
You don't have to agree with that, Ms. Johnson. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, you're right. We all have our opinions. I'm just saying, like, all women, I think that, and again, this is not a Kevin Samuels thing, but I think that all women are not the way that you guys are projecting.
We're not saying all women. Can you, hey ma'am, Ms. Johnston.
Who make 6 figures, Mr. Robinson.
Ms. Johnston, can you listen to the show instead of just hearing the show? Because nobody said all women, Ms. Johnston.
I have been listening.
Maybe you make too much money that maybe you can't listen. Can you buy yourself some hearing aids, ma'am? Because maybe you're not listening if you say all women, ma'am. You know what? We're not saying all women, and we're not degrading women, so you can go head on with that, Ms. Johnston.
I didn't say degrade. What I am saying is,
I'm saying we're not degrading women. Saying all women would be degrading women.
And who are willing to date guys who don't make 6 figures. You're right.
I tell you what.
Dead on.
I tell you what. Can I ask how old are you?
They few and far between.
May I ask how old are you?
How old? Oh, of course you can. I'm 49.
All right, you're 49. Can you name 10 women that make 6 figures and don't mind dating guys that make $40,000?
Yes, I can.
You can.
How much you said? 40,000?
Yeah.
I can't name you 10 that make 40,000, but I guess 55 we can talk. At my age,
she came up.
Came up on the price. Listen, we're not talking about 40. You. Listen, we're not talking about you. Do you at hand know 10 women who make 6 figures that will get in a relationship with a guy make 40,000?
At least 50.
No.
And you lying because you don't know 10 women that make 6 figures.
I don't know. I can't say that.
We did say 40,000.
See, listen, the average black man, Ms. Johnson, because I know you have a problem in hearing, the average black man in America make 40,000 or less, sweetheart.
After tax.
I understand that, but again, Mr. Robinson, at our age,
like my boy Kevin Samuels say in Country Wayne, let that sizzling spirit. Women be lying, that's what I'm saying. She don't know 10 women that would date a nigga make $40,000.
Right.
She need to stop lying.
Right.
She don't even have 10 friends.
Right.
She don't even fuck with women like that.
But she came up on the price, she said 55,000.
You see what I'm saying? 55,000. Now, if a man in Atlanta, $55,000 still like what, 47 after taxes?
No, 55,000 in Atlanta nowadays with the tax hike is actually 40,000.
40,000. Oh man, he ain't making no money. He ain't making no money. Misfits TV and radio.
Hello?
Don't call in here like Miss Johnson talking about that. We saying it all or none there.
Duwon. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, where Duwon at?
It's Kevin Samuels. How can I help you?
Duwon, don't me. This is Miss Anderson, Tanisha Anderson, the one and only.
Oh Lord, the one and only. Go ahead, Miss Anderson.
Now run that question again. What were you saying? I wish I could look at Instagram while I'm talking on the phone. Run the question again.
It was no question. We were having a discussion that would you, Miss Anderson, would you date a man and allow yourself to fall in love with a man if he made $40,000 and you only made $40,000?
Well, I will say this, the one, just like you, I worked at Atlanta Workforce, and it was a point in my life where I worked, and I was only making about 45, and I dated somebody who made less. That was right out of college. But at the age I'm at now and how much I'm making now, I can't see myself dating somebody who makes $40,000. I'm gonna tell you why. Because for me, it depends. I would say it depends because what I'm making and what he's making, $40,000 is. If he have the ambition and the work ethic, right, and the hustle, we can take that $40,000 and we can make more. But if he lack the discipline and the work ethic, no, I can't date.
And see, that's what we saying, Tanisha, that most men. That's what we saying. Most women don't have that upfront conversation because most men that make $40,000, you know what I'm saying, in most urban black cities, they are career workers. And so that's what I'm saying, that women, when most women say, because this lady, Miss Johnson, who called in, think that we're saying all women. Most women want to live a certain lifestyle, and we're not knocking that, right? So all we're saying is that woman can't live and want nice things if he only making 40 before taxes. She can't do that.
I do.
And I don't think that women will allow themselves to fall in love with a guy like that. So the basis of the show was, can money buy love, right? I said, I think money can buy love. I don't think money can sustain love, but I think money can buy love because I think women allow themselves to think that they're in love because of what the man can do for them.
Gotcha. And when you say you think money can buy love, you're talking about the mass majority because again,
nothing in life. Hold on. Nothing in life is all or none. And when I say buy love, meaning that when a man got money, he dating a woman, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when he trying to get her, he being nice. He saying all the right things. He able to buy her stuff. They able to go on trips. So at this point, I just think from experience, women be like, man, I like him. Like, okay, he the one. He's saying everything. He's checking off all the boxes, right? So now the woman's saying, oh, I love him. At the point he want to get in a relationship, she ready to go because why not? He buying you everything. You able to go on trip. You can see a future with him because the money look nice. And that's what I mean by money can buy love, because I just think that some women allow themselves to think that at that moment that everything is going good, he loves me.
And then the truth too, Duwon, to your point, I will say this: most guys who do make $40,000 in Georgia, they have kids. They out of that $40,000, rent high as hell. They paying child support. So when you take all of that out of the equation, they're really not bringing that home.
And see, listen, and that's what I'm saying. And I'm not knocking that. I was a dude making $50,000. I wasn't on child support, but I had to take care of my kids, right? So because I didn't let them take no taxes out my check, I made everything work. Right. And my aunt allowed me to stay at her house to save money to buy a house, right? And so that's what I'm saying. But if I was, me being single, trying to date, and going on dates, and taking care of my kids, and paying my car note and insurance, I wouldn't have had no money. Right. I wouldn't have had no money. And that's all I'm saying. And a woman shouldn't want to date a guy that can't take her out to nice restaurants every now and then. Not saying we gotta, go here all the time. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying at least sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And then for my birthday, I would want a nice gift, or I would want to go on a vacation. He can't do that with the money he make. And that's all I'm saying, is that I think women are unrealistic when they say that, money don't matter. That's a lie.
Well, Duwon, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, at 31, I will say this: I'm a firm believer that one can make a living and two can make a killing. So for me, I am no longer in a space where I'm taking on projects. And I know it sounds harsh, but you know, I've taken on a few projects in my life, and instead of helping me move forward, it pushed me back.
Oh no!
And so where I am now, I can't do that.
Dang, you only 31. You made me feel
You old as shit. Yeah, you are.
I've been knowing you too long. Only 31. Jeez, man. God damn.
I'm almost off the calendar, baby.
Golly, 31. Oh my God.
Right.
Hey, but listen, and that's all I'm saying. Like how you been honest. It's okay because guess what? I don't judge either way because most men that do that, they deserve to be taken advantage of because them niggas leave with their money. I don't knock a woman that take advantage of a fool that's trying to impress, flex, and talking about his money, talking about himself all the time. She's supposed to put the press on this fool. She's supposed to.
Because he put it on the table.
Because if she don't, what's going to happen is he's going to take his $40,000, get with a woman who's making more than him, and use her.
And that's all I'm saying. Women need to stop saying they want security. You a lie. You want to make sure that bankroll is going to be secure. You want to make.
I'm out here. I gotta go. But nice combo, y'all.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so Slick say do 6-figure men date women who make 40,000 and not a thought or someone that they out to creep with, but with whole.
Slick. Yes, men do. Look at the statistics. Men that make 6 figures oftentimes go for, because guess what? I'm gonna tell you why. Most women that make 6 figures, right? Take out the doctors, take out the lawyers, right? Mm-hmm. Most women in corporate America don't have the time, you know what I'm saying? Because you making that money, your ass working them hours, right? Even the lawyer ain't got the time, nor the doctor. Mm-hmm. So the man, oftentimes the man that make the 6 figures, he don't need a woman for her money. Mm-hmm. He want to be freaked out. Mm-hmm. He want, because at the end of the day, Slick, we are physical creatures. Men like good oral sex performed on them, and we like sex.
That's true.
Most women who make that money in corporate America be too tired to come home and get booty naked and freaky out. They too tired. Them lawyers want to tell you they ain't got time for that. They want.
I had the
they want
today.
I give some head on you. When your birthday, I give some head here and
on
now.
Your birthday.
Niggas ain't going for that. Niggas want to be freaked out.
Right. That's
because the man that make the 6 figures, he know he one move away or one racism away to not making that.
Right.
He know it. Westside Radio and TV. Hello.
I had to call back. You ruffling my feathers in all kind of ways, man. I should have been on that show with you.
Hey, when you come back next Tuesday, I love you. We'll talk to you later, my best friend. Bye, nigga. Bye, don't call back no more. Don't call back no more. I'm not ruffling your feathers. I'm telling you, you know what? The girl that's called, she was one of the beautiful girls in high school.
All right.
Fine and pretty, right? That's my friend, right?
All right.
All the dope boys in Atlanta want her.
Right.
And she went on a date with all them niggas. But guess what, though? Now she old. I take a man who just made this. I know you will because you done dated all the niggas with money who were rich back in the 90s.
Right.
And guess what? You realize that, money don't buy love.
Right.
Now you 47 and single, my friend, money don't buy love with your pretty ass. So guess what? When she was bad, she wasn't getting no regular nigga no chance.
You couldn't talk to her.
You couldn't talk to her. She wasn't getting no regular nigga no chance when she was bad.
Right.
Oh, when she was bad in high school.
Right.
She gave niggas her ass to kiss.
Right. I know somebody like that.
Oh, now when she 47.
was a beast when they were young.
Now when she 47. Hey, she ain't got 50 options. Now, I take a nigga make 30. We gonna make this shit work. Yeah, so you can go on with that, friend, because when you were bad in high school, you were bad. You were taking that.
I think the difference with my friend, my friend still hurt him. My friend still hurt him.
She was bad. And Jones always been a good girl, but Jones had her pick of the litter.
Right.
All the dope boy wanted her.
Right.
And she she did her thing. You supposed to, you were young.
Right.
Now you don't think the same. You don't supposed to. So I'm not talking to you, friend, as a 47-year-old woman, because you don't think like the 18-year-old girl in high school.
Right.
I'm just saying, when you were bad, you weren't getting no regular nigga no chance. So stop playing games. I've been knowing you since 9th grade, girl. When you were bad, you weren't doing it. And yes, you still got options. I ain't saying you don't.
Right.
I'm just saying you ain't got the 6-figure, the 7-figure option you had when you when you had with 18 and 19. She wasn't talking to regular niggas. They were lame to her. They were little boys.
Right.
She was the lame niggas. Oh, that's a little boy to me.
Right.
So she need to stop playing, Joe. Yeah, I know her. She need to stop playing.
Right.
Yeah, she ain't always been this humble and this God-fearing woman.
Right.
So stop it, my friend. You was a player. And women need to stop playing games and lying to themselves. And it's okay to want financial security.
Right.
Stop trying to act like you don't.
We all want that.
A man should want a woman to make a certain amount of money because the way society treat a black man, you should want a cushion.
Right.
Cause we can be out the door any day the way society play with you.
Right.
And the politics, you got to deal at work for them little damn $40,000. You got to kiss niggas' ass. Mm-hmm. You got to be nice to these niggas. Got to be nice to her. Mm-hmm. Like you got to do too much at these low-paying jobs. And the older you get, the patience is thin. You ain't got time for it.
Right.
You might lose your job if you say the wrong thing.
Right.
Man, we have to deal with so much.
We want somebody we feel like that's got our back. Like,
man,
if I hit this motherfucker in the face at this job, I know my girl, she ain't gonna even worry about it. We gonna be good.
And Miss Johnson, what type of 6-figure you got? I want to know what type of 6-figure you got. Is it barely 6-figure?
Oh, is it over?
Or is it over 6-figure?
Is it 6 figures plus?
Is it 6-figure plus?
It's not 99, 99,
right.
99.
Is it $250,000 after taxes? Is that what the 6 figures is? I want to know what the 6 figures is after taxes.
Lady Line Love.
Is it 6-figure after taxes, Miss Johnson? And then Miss Johnson said that?
Yeah.
I need to find her. I need to ask her, is it 6-figure after taxes?
Lady Line Love already said that's your first lady. She says that Line Lady Love says that she played hard to get until she gave in 35 years later. And then Slick says, but it's women that step in and make shit happen. So
no, women, see, listen, why y'all saying this?
Miss Johnson said over 6 figures.
She make over after taxes? I'm finna pin my number on here. Fuck this damn call in.
Say fuck the podcast.
Call me, Miss Johnson. If it's 6-figure after taxes, now damn, I might think about some shit. Yeah. I gotta go on the bank account. I gotta be able to control that money.
Right.
I gotta go on the bank account. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at my cousin.
Need 2 signatures. Need 2 signatures to make cash check.
You know what I'm saying? I need 2 signatures. My cousin talking about over these girls. And see, listen, I got a cousin now, right? She said she made over 6 figures. Hard to deal with. A nigga can't deal with her.
Right.
As her cousin, every now and then, she might say something slick. I be want to be like cousin.
Right.
Shake her up. Women who make money are hard to deal with, man. They hard to deal with. They ain't finna be humble. They ain't finna bite their tongue.
No.
Nigga, you can go at any moment. Nigga, the patience is zero thin. The patience is thin. You can leave, nigga. The patience is thin. The women who got money.
Right.
Women need to stop lying and playing. Women who make money for real.
They don't play with you.
Hey, boy, you tell one lie that don't sound right. Nigga, you on the chopping block, nigga.
Right.
Nigga, you in the doghouse with a lie that don't. Hey, boy, if it don't, you can be telling the truth. That cause she got that money and she having her way. It don't sound right.
But you know what?
I don't like where it sound, nigga.
I think
these women need to stop playing,
that's what
man.
Women in general, just because. I mean, we can't forget about the currency that's put on that hairy patches between their legs, but we can talk about that at another show.
Hey man, women put up with shit when they in position to be taken care of.
Right.
When a nigga taking care of a woman and she's at his mercy, she'll put up with them lies that she know elementary lies. I know this nigga cheating. I know he lying. I know he not treating me the way that I need to be treated, but he paying the bills and he paying the rent. She just waiting for the right moment to shoot.
Right.
Peace. You know what I'm saying? No, because when a woman, hey man, because when a woman is over and done with, she ain't nothing you let no about to say. When a woman fed up, ain't nothing you can do about it when a woman fed up for real. And women are strategically smarter and they play chess. They can be with you for 5 years and be gone them whole 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Might have sex whenever she get horny with you, but nigga, I ain't standing. After my exit date, I got my exit date in my mind, nigga.
Right.
I don't care what you try to do. Nigga, you can try to change 5 years later.
Right.
Nigga, my mind made up gone because you moved foul. Women don't forget when a nigga move foul against them.
Right.
Women do not forget, man.
But they want you to forget.
They want you to forget. Oh,
when
hey,
they
man.
move foul against you,
Hey, listen, man.
They want you to move on from that
Hey,
shit.
man, that's what I'm saying, man. Women take stuff to the grave.
Right.
They gonna take that lie to the grave. They gonna take whatever they done to the grave. And they friends take to the grave unless they fall out with them and tell.
Right.
Other than that, everybody going to the grave. The woman is the most dopest and the most dirtiest.
Right. I agree with you.
Double D, ladies. Y'all the most dopest and the most dirtiest.
Slick and sly.
Slick and sly. Listen, man, if you can't handle your own medicine, don't you mess with no woman and do her dirty, because women gonna do you worse than what you did to her.
Right.
If you can't handle when the rabbit got the gun, don't you play around with no woman.
Right.
If you can't handle, because women gonna get you back. Cause she know all the pillow talking you done did, all your vulnerability, all your weakness, she know. Boy, she go, and you gonna wanna kill her.
Right.
You gonna wanna kill her when she shoot that rabbit gun. You gonna wanna kill that woman. Man, women are the most dopest and the dirtiest, man. Listen, I don't do women wrong. Hey, man, cause women can get you, women know how to get you back, Jack.
Right.
Women know how to get you back, and they will get you back.
Right.
Yes, sir, women will get you back.
Real hard.
Oh, slicker than grease. Oh, look at Dara talking about boy hush. Oh, you know I'm telling the truth. Women don't play.
Don't tell their secrets.
Women are way slicker than men. Man, women are the best lawyers. Man, all my game I ever got from women in my family and girls I done dated.
Right.
Man, the game come from women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because women will sit back because women allow the sex, right? Men give the okay for marriage. The woman give the opening for sex.
Right.
You're not having sex with a woman if she don't want it.
You too. Right.
You're not. And men and women are not getting married unless he want to.
Right.
That's that plain and simple, man.
Right.
So men, oftentimes when I was younger, I fist pumped too. I thought I did like I had sex with this girl. Like, oh, but you ain't did that. She didn't want you to do.
Right. She already knew she was gonna let you do that.
Women got the game. Women with good sex, they'll put it on you, then they'll come back and hit you with something they need. You think you can help me?
Right.
Hey, I might need. Hey, boy.
Or they reel it back a little bit.
You thinking about that good wet stuff you done been in, or that good sloppy toppy. Boy, you finna pay this bill that she need help with. Boy, you finna pay this daycare. You
don't want nobody else to get that. What you got?
Hey, women are slick, man. Man, women know they need help, right? Man, this nigga been trying to push up on me for so long. You know what? Man, let me go on and get that nigga over there pussy so I can ask that nigga to pay this. Man, women slick. Well, I love women because they slick, man. That's why I love women, man, because women got more game than niggas, man. Listen, I love my friends that grew up in the streets.
Right.
Niggas ain't got more game than women. I'm telling you, I done grew up with all of them.
Right.
Boy, the slickest nigga and the slickest woman.
The women won every time.
Man, boy, he can't beat her.
I learned this late in life. I learned it late in life. When I started hanging out with Slick and her friends and just listening and watching, oh my God.
You can't beat a woman, man.
Can't beat her with a stick.
You can't.
You could try to see what may be going on, but it's always some slick shit going on behind the scenes.
And I think that's God humor.
Right.
Man is macho. Man do all this. Man beat his chest and do all that. That woman know what she working with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She play with herself. You know what I'm saying? She know how wet her pussy get.
Right.
She know her head do the nigga have nigga. You know what I'm saying? Crawling, moving around. So she know what it's gonna do to you, nigga. And she know what she know it's gonna do to you. So she know what she can do to you because she done put that on you.
Right.
And she got game. And lo and behold, if she mess around and cook you a meal or act like she care.
Right.
That's why niggas fall in love with the whores and the strippers, because their job is to make you feel special.
Right.
Make you feel special.
And
so when a woman,
their skills.
Hey, when a woman put that thing on you and make you feel special, the average nigga can't handle it. That's why he fall for, like in Player Club. Nigga said, Diamond, I spent a lot of money on you, Diamond. Don't you treat me like that, Diamond. She sold a fantasy to him with no sex.
Said how nice, I got a woman can throw.
Hey, but I got a woman throw put it back in sunshine. Baby, put mommy on the phone. Baby, I ain't never coming home. I'm just saying, man, that one, hey man, it's called the power of the PUSSY. Right. It ain't called the power of the penis or this and the third. Hey man, the pussy is more potent than the penis, man. Always have. It's the lotus flower, the fruit of the womb. Every day of the week, that pussy gonna win.
You know it's powerful if you got a nigga staying with you, but you got another nigga paying them bills.
Hey, man, I'm telling you. Hey, man, niggas are willing to kill you and the nigga. And then sometimes they kill themselves after they done killed everybody. Hey, man. It's the power of that P, man. And get what? I don't knock it, Lab.
Right.
I respect women with game more than niggas with game because I love to see it.
Right.
Man, I love to see women with game. I done met some dirty, low-down women with game, but I don't knock it because the nigga be doing them worse.
Right.
I don't knock it when women play niggas.
Right.
I love to see it because oftentimes we salute the man, women that be smooth and slick by it. You know what I'm saying? Get a nigga, man. Nigga think he getting over on her. Hey, man, women are slick, man. They can manipulate the vagina, make it a little tighter. You know what I'm saying? And make it seem like she ain't having sex. You know what I'm saying? Women can just say,
I just had sex 2 hours ago.
Hey, man, that's had sex, man, 2 hours ago.
Right.
Man, women can freshen up after sex.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No, it's got another nigga coming right back around that corner, have sex with her. And you think it's yours. Man, woman know how to make a nigga feel special. That's her job.
Right.
Make you feel like it's the only one. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never gonna bring it up. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna even think twice about it, man. You gonna think it's yours because how she have sex with you and how she do it to you.
She can't be doing it with nobody else like this.
She can't
we
be
always
doing
say that. She
hey,
can't
man,
be
listen,
doing it with nobody else like
I
this.
done had a girl out, this no lie, Lab. If it wasn't for the player in me, I'm being real serious, man, I would have been an early age stalker. If it wasn't for the blood that flow in my veins, I would have been an early age stalker because it used to be some times you call that girl, don't answer. My first mind be like, boy, go over there, boy. Go over there, boy, because I used to want something so bad in them wee hours. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm a night owl in them wee hours.
Right.
Man, she wasn't answering. I'm like, man, but I just couldn't go do no pop-up.
Right.
I just couldn't do it. But I knew her sex drive, how good it was. I knew she was freaking.
Well, I'm different. I wasn't a player. And I say her name all the time. But that motherfucker there, I was a stalker.
Hey,
that
man.
motherfucker broke up with me. I was crying so hard.
This girl did
I was crying
to
so
me.
hard. Move.
This girl did something to me that I think, I ain't gonna lie, I mean, you know how they say, hurt people. So this girl was the first girl I ever had sex with. You probably heard me say it. She played the Jodeci, not the first girl I ever had sex with in my life, but the first girl I ever had sex with to music.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? She played that goddamn Jodeci.
Oh.
Man, she screwed me out that Jodeci, man. And she laid in the bed after she nutted and smoked a cigarette and was looking at me like, nigga, you finna leave? like, know what I'm saying? Like wanted me to leave, right? Then she sat back and was like, damn, nigga, you need to leave.
It's time to go.
Hey, listen, man, she blew my mind. And then she came back to school. I was her muse for maybe a week. On to the next nigga.
On to the next.
I'm sitting here looking at my partner cut school. I ain't gonna tell no lie now. I'm gonna tell this story. Y'all might take my player card away. I did do this. I can admit it. Statute of limitation gone. I watched them walk out of school and leave out of my sight. I was looking like, no way. Oh, Lord. I was looking like I wanted to report their ass. Like, y'all, they cut school. Hey, they cut school, man.
Right.
Listen, I'm thinking I'm the nigga we finna be cutting with every day. She done used me up. On to the next nigga. So I see her. I pulled a little stalking move. I tried to go down the steps and see her like, hey, what's up?
Right.
Man, she gone. So I see this nigga done met her on the other step. And they done went out the other side, though. And they go. I want to be like, hey, man, John, hey, go, can y'all see them cutting? I watched them leave and watched them. I was so mad. Man. Oh, man. But I ain't never said that. I ain't never said that to her or him because I was clear about that.
Right.
But I did just watch them leave like, God damn, I know what he finna get. Oh, I know what he finna get. I know this nigga finna get. And she had nerve to be pretty, though.
Right.
Smelled good. I'm talking about pretty. I wasn't even doing certain things back then. She could have probably made me.
Right.
Oh,
she could turn you out.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man, this girl was so beautiful. And she had that magic down there. I know some niggas done died over her. I know some niggas done died over her. I know some niggas done died and went to jail over her. Hey, because she had her to be bad and had that magic potion. No, that's a deadly combination, man.
Yeah.
That's a deadly combination. And she was young. You know know what I'm saying, and freaky. And now that I know better, she had to be having sex with older niggas because she was too advanced.
She knew too much.
I'm like, boy, she put that music on me and she would ride to the beat of the song. And I'm sitting here like, God damn, man. I'm looking at, I mean, she looking at me solely in my eyes that she fucking me, man. And I'm like, man, I think this girl fucked me up, man.
She taking your soul.
Hey, man, she took my soul
your soul.
Hey, man, she took my soul for real. Hey, she did, man.
Right.
Then she dumped me like a bad habit.
She said she took your cookies.
Hey, man, and she dumped me like a bad habit. I'm serious, man.
Right.
And I didn't realize, but at the time, you know, some women can't get off unless they on top. So that was the only way that she could get off, like being on top. And she was a professional at it. And she one of them girls that like niggas. When she nut, hey, nigga, you out of there, nigga.
It's over.
Cause I ain't going back to school. She didn't go back to school. So we cut and we had set. She stayed home. That's how I started watching Days of Our Lives. This broad turned on Days of Our Lives after she done screwed my brains out.
Right.
And she smoked a fucking cigarette. And I hate cigarette. But I'm sitting there, got them smelling all the smoke. Like, God, girl, I ain't got asthma, girl. Keep smoking. I don't want to leave.
You don't want to leave.
Oh, yeah, I watch Days of Our Lives. Turn that shit on. I watch Days of Our Lives. That's Stefano. Turn that shit on. I'm watching Days of Our Lives with this girl.
Right.
She freaked me out. She freaked me out. Hey, Jones and Tamara, it was Hafiz. It was Hafiz. Boy, that girl turned me out, lad. But listen. I'm the type of guys I never call girl the freaks or you whore. Hey, man, if you were doing that, I always respected it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I can high five you because I done slept with 20 girls, then why she can't high five because she slept with 20 niggas, right?
Right.
I'm just saying, we're going to look at her crazy,
Right.
but I ain't never been the type of nigga that looked at her crazy. But most niggas talk to girls and treat them wrong, but it's, you know what I'm saying, women do live in a double standard society. I know women that are savages and super freaks.
Right.
But they can't be them true selves because of the world we live in. People go and judge them. Like, I know girls that strictly love to give head. It turns them completely on. They just love to give head. But they can't do that with everybody. People, you know what I'm saying? Like, women are different. Like, and women are naturally, I think, more sexual creatures than we are. You know what I'm saying? Because
but you think they hold back a lot of it?
I mean, you got to think, most women get extra horny when they coming on their cycle or when they off, and then like in between. You know what I'm saying? So women are naturally more into it. But women, see, this is how I know women lie, 'cause I done dealt with a lot of women. Women will tell you, oh boy, if my bills ain't paid, I got no money. Oh, that pussy ain't getting wet.
Oh, I'd heard that many times.
Oh, I ain't thinking about sex. So ladies, a new topic real quick.
I worry about these.
Oh, ladies, new. Hold up, ladies. You know, as my man, I'm getting old. But as I talk, call in about this.
What?
Goddamn, Miss Johnson. When women say, not you with your 6-figure ass, but when women say, oh, I can't even think about sex if I ain't got no money, my bills ain't paid. So money ain't the.
What the song say? Pussy make me come.
Hey man, pussy make me come. I'm just saying.
I mean, money make me come.
Hey man, listen man. Hey man, most women will tell you that pussy ain't finna get wet.
If them bills ain't
If them bills ain't paid and they ain't got no way to make no money. And that's why I say these women be lying. Cause they know. Oftentimes, and that's why I say back in the ghetto, when everybody on Section A, you know what I'm saying, got them utility checks, you know what I'm saying, food stamp, income tax, insurance, everybody was freaking because everybody was getting money. Got them cost of living low.
Right.
Wasn't nobody really poor. So the pussy was getting wet all the time.
Right.
Now that real life, hey, but now real life that happen, and that pussy ain't getting wet if she's struggling. And get what, ladies? I understand that.
Right.
We understand that. But stop acting like that ain't the case. Ain't nothing shaking. You ain't even thinking about getting freaky and swallowing no babies if you ain't getting no money, ain't no money coming in and your bills ain't paid. And rightfully so. You shouldn't be thinking about that, and you shouldn't be at your best freakiness if you struggling and you worried about that.
Right.
So stop acting like the money don't move the mountain.
Move all the mountains.
Hey man, money move all the mountains. Women just need to stop that, man, and just be honest. Like no woman want no nigga making $30,000 or $40,000. And sadly to say, in this day and time, there's a lot of niggas that is because, and it ain't their fault though, in a sense, because everything going up but the salaries.
Right.
So a lot of dudes are like locked in and stuck You know what I'm saying?
Them $70,000, $80,000 salaries are $60,000 and $50,000.
Right, and they can't go, and the dude that's stuck and making like 40 or 35, right? He can't now at a certain age say, I'm gonna go back to school, take up his trade. He can't afford to quit his job and take up that trade. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
He ain't got no money coming in, and he ain't got no girl to help him. Oftentimes, a girl can depend on a guy, even if he don't make six figures, to be like, baby, you can go ahead.
Go to school.
And go do this, that, and third. Like I'm paying all the goddamn bills anyway. What is we lacking?
All right.
You sacrificing going to school. I'm gonna still take care of the bill. But the man, I don't know what the statistic is of women letting men go back and pursue their dream while they hold the house down. I'm just saying.
Low percentage.
Yeah.
Lady Love said she remember back in high school, this dude named Mr. Jones, I'm not gonna say his whole name, had his nose wide open and wouldn't give him the time of day because he was a thug. She said she wouldn't give him the time of day. She had his nose wide open. I'm not gonna say his name because I'm not dropping names like that. But yeah, she said she had his nose wide open back in the day. Just because he was a thug, you would give him time that you didn't think they thugs back in high school? I think most women
who nose wide open.
She had his nose wide open, but she wouldn't date him because he was a thug. What the young kids say nowadays? I call cap on that.
So how his nose are wide open then?
Right. How his nose wide open?
Yeah, your high nose are wide open, Lady Love.
Right.
If you ain't give him a time of day, how his nose wide open?
Right.
He just had a big crush on you. That's it.
That crush is different. His nose wide open, something happened.
Right, something happened. Nose wide open, something happened, Lady Love.
We all had crushes.
Yeah, we all had crushes,
but
Lady
the
Love.
nose wide open is something different. I remember when my nose was wide open. I remember my name vividly. It's Shining Lights, who her name is, who wide open when my nose was wide open. So you don't don't be wide open for a crush.
She talking about because he liked me. That ain't no nose wide open.
That ain't that's just a crush.
That's just he liked you.
He just liked you.
Ain't no nose wide open. Nose wide open when he done goddamn touched them cookies.
Right.
He done touched them
reached to the cookie jar and pulled out the cookie.
Right. A man knows, Lady Love, a man nose is not wide open until he done taste them cookies, baby.
Right.
Other than that, our nose ain't wide open. It's just the thrill of the chase at that point. Ain't no nose wide open. Y'all women, before we end the show, right? We got about 10 minutes. Women, y'all are the biggest cap, like the young folks say, y'all be capping. Because you don't want to tell the truth that money is the motivator for majority women. And you're not going to date a dude make $40,000 or $30,000. It's straight cap. Oftentimes, you might not know it when you first dating a guy because most guys can make it look good, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Depending on what he got going on, depending on his expensive.
Right.
Like, you might not know it. Like, I know some dudes that was working, and they can go to the bar and buy drinks all night.
Right.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Now, he can't do that every night.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if you catch him on the right weekend, payday weekend, oh,
he can look like he got it.
Hey, he can look like he got it, right?
Until he make it.
So you ain't gonna know it. So here's why I think most divorces and relationship end because of financial reason, because you ain't gonna know it, right? As you get into it, and maybe y'all get in a relationship, it's gonna show because it might not show in him telling you what he make. It's gonna show when you ask for something, or can we go somewhere? It's gonna show he ain't got it.
Right.
And now it's gonna start to be a problem because I think overall women love are based on conditions. And the moment you can't do nothing for her what she wants, it's gonna be a problem.
And she'll find somebody else that can.
She gonna find. That's why the saying come from the woman. What one man won't do,
another one do. I've heard
that nigga will.
I've heard that so many times.
Started with a woman.
Right.
Well, one man won't do,
another one will.
Another nigga will.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That right there is true.
Men are only at his best when he got money and able to control the woman, right?
Other than that, we're expendable.
Right, men are expendable.
Right.
On a norm, a man ain't got no money, that woman ain't going for that shit.
Right.
Because women are naturally, I think women are naturally smarter, stronger mentally because they got to deal with so much. You know what I'm saying? They got to deal with so much. Man, women ain't going for that. Man, women ain't going for that if this nigga ain't got no money. She'll put up with that if he got some paper. He can take care of some things. she'll put up with it. Man, being broke, ain't going for it, man.
Slick say, so the moment a woman isn't freaking you out, then what?
Oh, the moment she ain't freaking you out. If they're like the woman, when the money gone, be the hell gone with it. That's how the woman treat the nigga, right?
So
when the money gone, when the freaking gone, be the hell gone with it, Slick. Yeah, Slick. When the freaking gone, be the hell gone with it.
I ain't gonna be
Slick.
working all this hard, putting up with all this shit, ain't getting no freaking.
Hey, man, ain't no nigga finna be paying no bills, taking care of no woman, and she not slutting him out. No, this is why niggas go to prostitute, cause they woman sex is dead. When a married man get caught with a woman that don't look good as his wife, that little ugly girl, that little ugly gangster boo girl.
Right.
Boy, she doing some crazy things to him. Listen now, I ain't never met the alligator in the swamp.
Right.
But, nah, I ain't gonna lie, one time I have, about once or twice I have.
Okay.
Them alligators in the swamp. A lot of them.
You get a lot of shit for $200.
Boy, no, I ain't talking about paying for it. I'm talking about the ugly girl. I call alligator in the swamp the ugly girl.
Okay.
I'm saying when women be like, man, why he get caught messing with her? I'm just saying because get what, Lab? Now I done had my share of pretty girls.
Okay.
They ain't doing that freaky shit. They ain't got
pretty.
no experience.
They too pretty.
Hey, their head ain't good.
And the men has always told me it wasn't no big thing.
It ain't. Listen, let me tell you something. Niggas don't tell pretty girls they coochie stink. Niggas don't tell pretty girls they head wet.
Right.
They don't tell them that.
Right.
Because niggas be so enamored by the looks.
Right.
So they got pretty girl privilege. They skate through life.
And thick girls too. Fat ass and big titties too. Men ain't gonna tell you.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Your shit suck.
Man, they skate through life with mediocre sex.
Right.
But them ugly ducklings,
they gotta come on with it.
and that's why I say God funny. He be blessing the average girl and the ugly girl. Now there's some pretty girls that's blessed.
Right.
I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. Like I said, nothing in life is none.
Right.
But I'm just saying them fake pretty girls who think they all pretty.
Right.
Ain't hitting on nothing.
Right.
Ain't hitting on shit. That's all I'm saying. Like the fake pretty girls, like who think that they're so pretty, this, that, and the third, ain't hitting on that.
Right.
I got some pretty I done met some pretty girls, and I know some pretty girls. I done heard about some pretty girls.
Right,
That got some, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
No, I'm still saying, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, on the average though. So when a married man who got money, all they get caught with them little ugly girl, people like, man, why he with her? We know why he got caught with her. We know. Oh, he was caught in the car, her giving her head. Cause guess what? The pretty girl in her Gucci Prada Fendi, she ain't finna reach over that seat and give him head on the highway on the street.
Right.
Or right before y'all go out to eat, she gonna give him some head. Or he can't text her at the table and say, oh, he go in the bathroom real quick, give him his head.
Right.
Man, baby, no. Me and my girl finna go out after this. Man, that media.
Hey, that walking house, she gonna be like, look at this.
Hey, man, that 5, 6, and 7.
Yeah.
You text her and say, let's go in the bathroom. I'm finna be in this stall right here, baby. Let's go.
Right.
She with it.
Right.
Like the fake pretty girl, it's too much. It's too much. You gotta do it on this day or this. She ain't there coming home, then straight getting to it. She ain't texting me at work like, nigga, I can't wait to get home as soon as it
Right. That ain't happening.
Them little hood girls. Hey, little girl from the street.
Right.
They bout it.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. Guys like girls that they can relate to with a sense of humor. And a girl with a sense of humor and freaky, she gonna win every time.
Yeah.
Attractive girl, she ain't got to be no dime. Or whatever society call a dime.
Right.
Boy, listen to something. You give me a 7 with a sense of humor, a nice smile, can dress, and super freaky. Rick James, bitch. Rick James, I'm telling you now. Listen. I'm telling you, men like women with sense of humor and loyalty. And you know what I'm saying? Just down to do some things, not even just freaky, down to go here, go there. Even if you don't like it, let's just go try it and see it. Don't complain. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it. Because guess what? If I like you, I'm going to go places I have never been. And maybe I don't like doing it, but I'm going to go because you like it.
Right. Because we do it.
Because we do. That's what I'm saying. Men on the average, niggas who ain't used to growing up getting girls, they go for them fake, you know what I'm saying, sadistic girls that they think is a 10 and all that. Man, niggas who used to dealing with women from that sandbox, I always say, man, we want the 6, the 7, the 8, that's cool, that's funny. Man, we don't want that fake pretty stuff, because that's fake pretty. That beauty gonna fade. It ain't about nothing. She ain't got no hustle in her. Ain't freaky. You know what I'm saying? Ain't friendly. Can't get you no more money. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not gonna be on average, not gonna be a true partner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the personality be so, you know what I'm saying?
Salty.
That pretty girl, privilege is a real thing, man. I'm telling you. Most pretty girls haven't been told the truth they life.
Right.
So when they meet her, so when they meet nigga like us, who gonna tell them the blunt truth, they can't handle it. Oh, now he mean. Nigga, they can't handle it because they ain't been used to talk. Like a girl who ain't never used to get her ass whooped, daddy whoop her ass.
Right.
Then, you know what I'm saying, when you get into an argument with her and you tell her the truth, you know what I'm saying, daddy done lied to her and baby this whole life, now you the bad guy.
Right.
And that's why I say sometimes you can't please someone depending on how they were raised, whatever. But that's why I say I take a girl from the streets. If she cool, you know what I'm saying, got a good head on her shoulder, good personality, I'd rather deal with that because I know she got a hustle mentality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if she willing to listen to me, we can do some things. That fake stuff, I ain't never dated that. I don't never want that because I know what that is. I know what that look like. I don't want that. I tried that once. I tried that twice in my life. The last time, it literally almost killed me. I thought the girl was going to kill me because she was somebody who I didn't think she was. She was crazy. Like, the broad was crazy, man. I had to leave when she went to work.
Oh, okay.
I got my boy a truck. When I got my uncle moved all my stuff out. I was scared. You know what I'm saying? Because she said some stuff the night before we went to bed. I was like, what? I ain't trying to do no life big.
Right.
And I'm damn sure ain't trying to go to Grady. So I went to go to work and leave. They're my only two options.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Either I assume she's going to do something to me and I hurt her, or I let her hurt me and I don't wake up from it, or my ass in critical condition. That was my only option. And that God said, boy, leave and wait her ass go to work and move your stuff out the goddamn house and leave that shit alone.
Lady Line Love said she grew up in the ugly part of Atlanta, Simpson Road.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why Lady Love is still with her nigga, because she from the hood.
Right.
And she can relate. But, so Lady Line Love is a hypocrite. Hold on. Unlike Miss Johnston, I listen very well. Lady Line Love from Simpson, but didn't want to give a nigga a chance because he's a dope boy. And she grew up in a drug-infested community in the hood. Come on, Lady Line Love. Make it make sense.
Right.
Make it make sense, Lady Line Love. I'm just saying, man, these women, hey, man, women don't want to tell the truth, man.
Right.
My boy Roger, women lie. I'm telling you, listen. We got the whole month of January, we're going to bring, listen. I want 2 women to come to the show and 2 men.
Yes.
We want to talk about love and relationship and what we talking about because y'all women be lying.
Hit him in his DM.
Right, y'all. And we're going to come, we go every Tuesday at 8 o'clock live. Every Tuesday at 8 live.
Yeah.
Every Tuesday at 8 live. And we are going to continue the sex and relationship and love conversation because you women got to stop, like the young folks said, capping. Keep it 100 and tell the truth. Y'all want a nigga for his paper. Itching for that paper. Y'all want a nigga for his paper.
Right.
Y'all don't want the regular working nigga because guess what, Lab? The regular working man, it ain't sexy, Lab.
Right.
It ain't sexy.
It ain't.
The regular working nigga ain't gonna have the luxury car, right? He not gonna have certain stuff that women like to see when men. He working his job, minding his business. And most niggas who work now, they done probably been there and done that in their younger days. They done hustle. And you know what I'm saying? They done had some missteps either for as probably jail or GED or high school diploma only.
Right.
Where they probably can't get a 6-figure job or $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 job. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So they working their job. They not impressed by the material things in life. They paying their bills, going by their business. But a woman go look at him and be like, man, he only makes such, so I want me a nigga make this, that, and the third. Not knowing that either you a drug dealer, a scammer, or athlete, or entertainer make 6 figures or more. Only 1% of black men make over 6 figures. So the rest of the black men make $40,000 or less.
And then what they say, ain't no good black men out here.
Ain't no good black men out here because ain't no good black men gonna be going for that bullshit. You want me to pay everything? Same way women ain't going for certain stuff. Man, a man ain't going for, you want him to pay all the bills and everything with his check, Like, we don't make that much money as black men. So you want me to spend all of my money while you do what with yours? I want to know that, lady, for the next show, what do y'all do with y'all money if I'm paying everything? What you going to do with your chick? Because you damn sure ain't paying, because you damn sure ain't taking on a real vacation with us.
Taking a side nigga out.
Right. She damn sure ain't taking her man on no real vacation, and niggas getting pajamas for gifts. Niggas don't get the real gifts they want. Man, women ain't keeping that same energy now. Miss Johnston might do it because she made 6 figures.
Right.
But the average woman ain't buying the gifts for him what she want on his limited paycheck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because women measure their lives off other women. And now we got the worst thing in the world to measure things with. And it's called social media.
Right.
They can go right on there and see this nigga done gave his woman 2,000 roses. Not realizing, you dummy, this nigga a millionaire. Yeah, he can do that.
Right.
But show me where a nigga make $40,000 and he doing all this extravagant stuff on the norm. It don't make sense. It don't mean that he wouldn't do it. He just can't do it all the time. And women not allowing themselves to fall in love with a nigga that make that. Because the wedding you want, a nigga got to save 3-4 years and 3 income tax check to pay for the extravagant wedding you want. Because all of us raised by single parent, y'all ain't got no daddy that paying for the wedding. Hell, your dad ain't paying for the wedding. Your dad is supposed to be paying for the wedding. But we're going to talk about that shit on the next show. Y'all ain't got no damn daddy, so the daddy ain't paying for the goddamn wedding.
So we got to pay for the wedding, the ring,
we ain't got no goddamn
all
daddy
the bills.
Neither. So guess what? Guess what? The black man got to pay for the goddamn the wedding ring, the goddamn the wedding, the reception,
the wedding dress, his suits.
Hey, listen, the flight and the honeymoon, the nigga got to pay for everything.
And still keep the lights on and pay the mortgage while they gone.
Man, y'all get off scot-free. Y'all don't contribute shit but that good-ass pussy and that good-ass head.
And some of them think that's all they need to contribute.
Sometimes that could be everything.
Sometimes that's all you need to do.
That's all.
I work 3 jobs. You keep it
We want more than that good pussy and that good head.
I work 3 jobs if you keep throwing it at me right.
Y'all gotta give us more than that. In the moment, we want that.
Right.
Y'all gotta give us more than that. We need more than that. Hey, y'all, we gonna fade in the black. We got 25 seconds. Thank y'all for tuning in. Listen, whoever wanna come on the show, hey, just DM me. I'll bring y'all on out here to the podcast every Tuesday. We go live at 8 o'clock, but I'm gonna say good night to y'all low down dirty women. Michael Jackson made a song called Dirty Diana. Woo! They talk about how Dirty Diana Ross did him. Dirty Diana. Dirty Diana.
All right. We holler at y'all next week.